new potential investors in Australia have a good picture. They have the history of the company. They know where we are, know with the sale. They have the technical and economic viability from the pre-feasibility study, and we believe that we'll get a much stronger reception, from investors.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. Joining me, Cleantech Lithium Executive Chairman, Dr. Steve Kesler. Steve, very good to speak with you. You've released a revised timeline for your ASX listing. It looks like it's really to dovetail with the sale process for Laguna Verde in Chile.
Yes, good morning, Stephen. Yes, we put the announcement out just to get everybody clear with what we're doing with the ASX. Obviously, we were hoping to do the ASX at the back end of last year, but with Australia shutting down for the summer holidays, we were going to push into early 2025. But we're coming into the position where the government's been very clear. They want to issue a resolution on those projects which they consider high priority, and whether they can go through into the streamlined process of direct negotiation with the government. Now, Laguna Verde is a priority project. We're very positive in getting that clearance to go through to the streamlined process. So it made no sense to go to Australia and saying we anticipate getting the approval. It would be much better to go to Australia and in the prospectus, having had the resolution from the government at the end of March. So that's what we intend to do. We do need to update the financials from last year, which will go into that prospectus. We'll be able to say we will have the resolution from the government, which is positive. And we're also coming to the end of the pre-feasibility study, so it made sense to put the results of the pre-feasibility study into that prospectus, so that the new potential investors in Australia have a good picture. They have the history of the company. They know where we are, know with the sale. They have the technical and economic viability from the pre-feasibility study, and we believe that we'll get a much stronger reception from investors in what is quite a difficult market at the moment.
In the meantime, Steve, the CEO designates for the company is reconsidering his position. So he's not going to accept that position, but you are re-engaging with some of the other high caliber candidates who were put forward for that job.
Yes, we met last year, three very good candidates. We offered the position to Tony. He's got good experience in Latin America, spoke Spanish, which is very, very helpful if you're doing a project in South America. But he's got personal reasons. Obviously, the timing has stretched out, and he has other things on his agenda. So he informed us that he's dropping out of the equation. We're re-engaging with the other candidates that we met last year, both excellent individuals. And we hope to move this process along quickly in time for the ASX listing process, which we're now seeing as launching at the back end of April, and planning to complete during the course of May.
You've also extended the broker retail option, that's to the 7th of March, and that's supposed to give them a chance to participate in the company.
Yes, we had a very successful interim raise of the 2.4 million pounds, which is to complete the work on the CL application, the PFS, and the ASX listing. We've then said that there was strong interest from quite a number of our retail shareholders and saying, well, how can we participate in this? Why is it only the institutional and sophisticated investors that can get into the offer? And we said, okay, well, let's put in place the broker option. We had a bit of a delay getting the ISIN number for the warrants from our registrar. So we have extended the date until the 7th of March to make sure that our potential retail shareholders can contact their brokers and come into the offer.
Sounds like an exciting few months ahead for the company. Steve, I hope you'll keep us updated on any progress. Thanks for speaking with us today.
Okay, thanks, Stephen.
That's Cleantech Lithium Executive Chairman, Dr. Steve Kesler.